Welcome and namaste. I am Jenny Wise, founder of WiseMind Yoga, Science, and Soul. I am just so grateful to be part of the journey of the women that are in our mastermind group right now. And I'm going to talk about a highlight of what we covered today briefly, as I usually do once a week. Before I do that, though, I want to jump on here as a reminder that we are offering an on-site yoga retreat this coming Sunday. And there is a very good chance this is going to be the one time that we're going to offer this, that this is not an ongoing thing. So if you're thinking about doing it, please go ahead and register. We do still have spots available. We have amazing women that are registered at this point. Some of them are moms, some of them are corporate professionals, some of them are yoga teachers, some of them are wellness professionals, some of them are just kind of across the board. And so again, I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to walk these women through this experience and transformation that we're going to do on Sunday, and to do it in such a beautiful space. If you're on, please let me know that you've joined and where you've joined from, because again, I'm on StreamYard and I won't be able to see you if you don't tell me. Also, please do put hashtag replay if you watch the replay to this. So a couple quick highlights on the retreat, and then I'm going to talk about the highlight to the mastermind. So we have put this together. We are putting in the time and the energy during this time, because it takes a lot of time and energy to put something like this together. And so we've done this because two reasons. One, because we did a survey, and the client feedback that we got was that 80 to 90% wanted this connection and wanted to be together in person. Okay, so even though we're in a global pandemic, there are a lot of people, including myself, that are craving connection and that are willing to, take all the precautions, the social distancing, wearing their mask, right? We're doing all the things, but they are wanting to take the precautions and actually come together in person. And this is such a beautiful venue to do that, because it's an indoor-outdoor space. So we're not having to worry about being in an enclosed environment. It's open to the air. There is a roof. It's supposed to be beautiful on Sunday. The leaves are starting to change. It's surrounded by trees. It has such a beautiful vibe to it. And it's very shabby chic, very kind of rustic, very naturous. And so it's just a beautiful space. It's surrounded by white linen or white chiffon curtains. It's got white lights all over the place. It has such a beautiful vibe and energy there. So I'm super grateful to, again, have this opportunity to be a facilitator for you all to take you through this transformation. But again, you need to carve out this time. This is a self-care investment. This is a self-love investment in yourself. And I promise you, you're going to have tools to walk away with that you'll be able to use ongoing, not just on Sunday at the retreat, okay? So that's the important part. We're also going to be doing a burning bowl ceremony. We're going to be letting go of things that aren't serving us, and the fall is a beautiful transition time to do that. We're going to be doing a sacred circle, and we're going to be incorporating sound therapy and music therapy. Again, we're going to be doing journaling exercises, and it's going to be a transformation experience. So we're here in support, right? So again, we're putting in all this time and energy to be here in support of you all during this pandemic. This was not something that was on our calendar. This is something that, call it God or the universe, came available, that this space was available, that we are now offering it back to you all in the community. So we also were going to be recording it. So if you're not able to make it on the 25th, you can get it in our learning management system and watch it afterwards. Or even if you come on site, you'll have access to it afterwards. So just know that that's an opportunity as well. And I think that's everything as far as the retreat. Oh, I did want to mention today we're extending the early bird that we have over $2,500 worth of raffles that we're giving away if you register by today. So, excuse me, FYI on that. Okay. So if you have any questions, again, feel free. If you know me, you don't know me, feel free to private message me. You can send a private message to the business page. Just let us know if you have any questions. And I think that's everything around the retreat. But again, I'm super, super excited to take you guys through this. Okay. All right. So let me quickly cover our highlights for today. So I went into my next chapter of teaching Dharma and connecting to your Dharma. And some of the questions that you can ask yourself is, why am I here? What is my life purpose? What is my soul's purpose? Who are you, right? Who am I, right? So these are deeper questions that we start to ask ourselves. And we get into a lot more specifics in the mastermind to actually give you tangible exercises and journaling and meditations to walk you through this process of what we call alignment, Dharma alignment. So again, why am I here? What is my purpose? What is the reason for my existence? Why did my spirit choose this body, right? What is my soul's purpose? And what does it want to experience? And based on your belief system, again, you can believe in the universe, you can believe in God. You know, you may ask, why did God put me here on this earth, right? What is my assignment? What is my soul's purpose at this chapter, my Dharma? And what is God's assignment for me on this planet right now? So there is probably not a more important time in history than right now to be living your purpose and your Dharma, especially if you are a yoga teacher, right? To show up in leadership, to show up to support other people as best that you can right now. There is not a more important time than right now to be able to do that, okay? People need what we have to offer right now. People need yoga. People need meditation. People need breath work. People need stress resilient skills. They need mindfulness. They need all these things. They need ways to holistically manage their anxiety and depression. This is what we're teaching in the mastermind group, by the way, to be able to do somatic yoga therapy and all the things. Okay, so I love this picture. Your vibe, how does that go? Your vibe defines your tribe. Your vibe defines your tribe. You probably have heard your vibe attracts your tribe is another way of saying it. And then I love this picture. I'm kind of taking this from our handouts of this yoga teacher. And what we talked about today is also, in addition to our Dharma, is our ideal client avatar, or ICA. And that is very, very important in the process of figuring out your Sankalpa, your Dharma, and who are you meant to help, right? So in a marketing term, your ICA is, who's your ideal client and marketing to that specific client. But from a yoga philosophy or even spirituality perspective, who are you meant to help? Really, that's really what that is that you are getting your message out to the right people that you are meant to help. So you have to do that alignment on the front end of figuring out who is your ideal client, who are the people that you're meant to help, and what is the problem that you solve that overlaps with the demand and the need that's out there, right? So how does your Dharma and your unique gifts, or what we call your genius zone, how does that align with the problem that you solve for your ideal clients? And then how do you put a program together, what we call a signature program, and using your signature story so that you can align to those people that you're meant to help? Okay, because I can share with you the one thing that I've learned the hard way over the past going on 4 years is that you cannot be everything to everybody. Okay, I've learned that the hard way is, as a yoga teacher, as a studio owner, as a spiritual leader, as someone who is what we call a heart-centered or a soul-centered entrepreneur, you want to help everyone, right? You have a very deep especially if you're living your soul purpose, you have a very giving heart, a very compassionate heart. And sometimes you make decisions in business based on that. And so we teach you how to be still soul-centered and heart-centered, but at the same time be in alignment with being specific in executing on your business plan, and that those two things can be aligned, and that actually being abundant can be aligned even as a spiritual leader, right? That the more income you have, the more impact you have. And if you're not having income coming in, you have no way to make an impact and help people, right? You have to be able to flourish and have an income so that you can continue to help people, right? So it took me, again, years to be open and abundant. I am open to receive, right? I'm open to receive, I'm open to release, and being a channel and a vessel to be open, that abundance flows through me, right? So that I'm not being in this place of scarcity, I'm in a place of abundance. And I'm here showing up as a leader 100% as my authentic self, right? So just kind of getting over, I know there's some yogis that are not in alignment with this, and that's okay. That means you're not my client, you're not my ideal client avatar, right? But there are some yogis that are, you know, in alignment, that being abundant and living your yoga dharma, those both those things can't be happening. And I definitely felt that way when I first started, you know, that I wanted to give so much away for free. And I still do a ton of stuff for free, right? We still do a whole 9-day program for free. So it's not that I don't still give, because I'm extremely generous, and I will continue to give. But my point is that there's a line that you have to draw, that you can't be always giving more than you're receiving, because that's not a long-term strategy for financial success, okay? And for a financial abundance. So you really have to start to trust what you're worth, that you are worth asking whatever you're asking for that signature program, that signature offering, right? So again, and it's not about ego. None of this is about ego. It's about self-acceptance and self-love, and being 100% confident in that you're showing up in your true dharma, and you're worth it. Okay. So that's a big part of what we're teaching. And we're teaching you the neuroscience of retraining your brain, so that you let go of the patterns that aren't serving you anymore, like perfectionism and the loud inner critic voice and the imposter syndrome, telling you that you can't get on a live video, telling you you can't do a video, right? So we're going to also teach you getting onto a video and the video process and what that's like, because guess what? Facebook Lives and video, this is not going away. This is going to continue to grow, and getting you really comfortable with being okay and being in front of the camera. And again, whether that's live or whether that's in a video that you can edit later, right? So, because at this point, I've been doing Facebook Lives, I think it's going on 4 years now. So again, I am very, very grateful to have the experience to show up with you all now, that I'm confident to do this, right? And again, it's not an ego, it's confidence. There's a difference. So that's my little tidbit for today. I don't want to keep going on, but let me just finish up with the retreat. Okay, so Sunday, October the 25th, 1 to 5, we will be at Morris Peaceland Farms in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's about 15 minutes away from the border of Cary. It's kind of on that part of Raleigh. There's plenty of parking available. They can hold, I think it's up to 400 people. It's like 300 to 400 people that they can hold, and when they have a wedding there. So we are capping it. We do have spots available still, but we are capping it. So there's limited spots available. Again, we're doing that to be conscious of COVID. So keep that in mind. And again, keep it in mind that this may be a one-time thing. It very likely will be, because I'm still planning 2021 with obviously everything that's going on with COVID, but doing a lot of retreats may not necessarily be something we're doing on a regular basis. In other words, I might do one next year, but I have no idea where that will be and when. For example, I'm looking at doing something in San Diego. So the point is, if you are thinking about doing this, I mentioned it once already, do it, because this probably is going to be a one-time thing that we're doing this retreat the way we are at this location. Okay. Again, things can always change, but that is the mentality right now. The yoga is all levels. If you are a yoga teacher, you will get 4 CEUs for attending. And again, we're doing a burning bowl ceremony. We're doing a sacred circle. We'll obviously be doing yoga, meditation, and breath work. We're going to be doing some music and sound therapy. We're going to be integrating essential oils and sage and resin and aromatherapy. So there's going to be a lot of use of the different senses. And that's part of the transformational process. Okay. And again, we're going to be doing workshops and journaling and that piece of it as well. We are going to also be offering water and some sort of snack that we'll offer after the yoga. And then we'll continue on with the rest of the workshop piece of it. Okay. So, and again, we are recording it. So if you're not able to make it on the 25th and you still want to go ahead and register, then you can still be part of it. You just will do it later from home from our learning management system. I think that's everything. And again, there is early registration if you register by today, that we have over $2,500 worth of raffles that we're doing for those that register by the 20th, which is today. So I'm really getting off at this point. I'm going to try to, I may do another video or another live for you guys later today or tomorrow. If I make it over to the farm, I definitely will try to send you guys another video of the space. So again, I'm so, so grateful. I'm so honored to have this space available, that this has come up. And again, it was not planned. This was not something we had planned even like 2 months ago. So yeah, so who's ever meant to show up, who's ever meant to be part of this transformation, this healing, and this connection that we're going to build, will be there. And so again, I'm putting out this video so that if you are someone who either you need this, or you have a friend, a family member, a peer that needs this connection right now, that needs to be around other people and a place of support, then please do pass this on to them. Okay. Because I know there's a lot of people struggling right now. There's a lot of people that need this right now, and myself included. Right? I'm definitely craving connection and craving the one-on-one or the the live connection, right? So sending you guys love, light, and blessings. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Did not plan on going on this much. So again, I hope you have a beautiful day. Namaste.